I'm really interested in trying to figure out ways that technology, as technology evolves, it can be integrated into human experiences. And can you use technology to produce real human emotion in people? So it's a triptych where the three individual panels represent the process of creative conception. So the first panel, where your body disintegrates into the birds, that represents that initial moment of conception. It's the moment of inspiration. It's the lightning in a bottle. It's the purest moment of the idea that there is. So this essentially represents birth. Now the second panel is representative of the critical response, either by your own self-doubt, outside critical forces, or just the impossibilities presented through the process of production. This is what it feels like to have your purest expression picked apart by 1,000 angry beaks. In other words, this panel is death. The third panel, where you sprout the giant wings, represents that feeling when somehow you and the idea are able to transcend that death in the panel before. The idea sort of transforms through the process of abstraction into something that's larger ultimately than its original. So this panel is transfiguration.
You create a website, you put it online, and you might read some nice tweets or see comments online about it, but there's nothing quite as live on people's faces and seeing them interact with it. It's quite a rewarding experience.
I can imagine that must have been like seeing himself sprouting enormous wings.
It makes you feel like you're not really at an art gallery, but you're taking on the shape of something else, and you kind of lose yourself for a second.
The most interesting part for me is that with this new two-way canvas, there can be an actual conversation between the work and the viewer. And my hope is that the art becomes the way in which you speak to the piece as much as it is in the way in which it speaks to you.